Hello and welcome. I am Ashley. Thank you so much for joining me for your Pilates practice. Today we're going to be doing a classical inspired core focused Pilates class, helping us move through our day feeling strong and aligned. So let's begin. We are going to come down onto our mats, lying down onto your back for me here. We're going to have our knees bent and our feet are onto the floor. And we're just going to take a couple of breaths just to really ground us into our practice today. So just lying onto your back, feel the weight of your body begin to relax down, your shoulders releasing, hips releasing. Taking a nice big breath for me, inhaling through the nose. And a nice big exhale, just releasing any tension out through the mouth. From here, feet are on the floor, knees are bent. We're taking our hands onto our hips here. Our pelvis is in neutral, meaning our hands are just nice and flat here. As you exhale, I want you to begin to tuck the tailbone, begin to flatten the spine down onto your mat here, and your pelvis just begins to tilt slightly back towards the shoulders, imprinting the spine here. We're going for that for 2 more. Inhale, you release into your neutral. Exhale, we tuck the tailbone, flatten the spine. We feel our rib cage begin to wrap together, helping us really support the body. Inhale, release back to your neutral. Exhale, feeling that tilt, that tuck, breath moving the body. From here, taking your hands down by your side, feet are planted. We're going to begin to slowly roll the hips up into our bridge. Take your time, bone by bone by bone. From here, we feel our heels rolling back towards us, our hamstrings lighting up, and our rib cage is nice and soft, not popping open. Begin to articulate through the spine. We'll roll the body down, bone by bone by bone, and then just relaxing at the bottom. From here, taking your knees together, we're going to drop the knees over towards the right side of our mat, maybe placing your right hand on top for a little bit of pressure. Left hand can come out to the side or cactus the arm, whatever feels good to you. Take a nice big breath for me here in your twist. Exhale, release down through that left rib cage. Before we come to the other side, we're just going to come back through center and straighten out the legs. I want you to take your legs over towards the left side of your mat for me here. Hands come up and over towards the left side of your mat also, so you create this banana-like stretch here on the mat, stretching through that right side body. Inhale. Exhale, walk it back to center. Knees bend for the other side. We drop them over towards the left, cactus that right arm out to the side. Take a breath for me. And exhale. Good. Back through center. Last little bit in our warm up here. We'll take our feet to the right, hands to the right for that lovely banana-like stretch on the other side. Feel that left side body open and come back through center. From here, feet are onto the mat here, and you're going to take your hands behind your head. My elbows are nice and wide. I can just about see them in the corners of my eye. I'm feeling my breath begin to support me as I exhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. Belly button is drawing back towards the spine. My ribcage slides down towards my hips. My core does the work rather than my hands and elbows closing in. You inhale, tap the head back down. We're going for 9 more like this. You exhale, curl up, gazes through in between the knees. Inhale, back down. And exhale, up for 8. Good. And 7. We're really starting to focus on that breath to movement connection. Sliding ribcage down, elbows just in the corners of your eyes here. We're not crunching in. We're not pulling the head up with our hands. I think we've got about 4 more here. Keep that breath. Exhale. Good. And 3. Nice. Feet are just nice and light on the floor here. The strength is coming from your middle. On this last one, let's start to take away a little bit of support. We're going to take one leg to tabletop and the other. Knees are gluing together here. We're nice and strong through that center. Inhale, head taps down. You exhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. Good. Inhale, we tap. We've got 8. Moving with that breath for me. Exhale, 7. Good. Let's go 6. Really feeling the spine here, moving up. Head is nice and heavy in those hands. Hands are not doing any of the work. Let's go 4. You've got 3. Good. Coming into a hold in 2, exhale. On this next one, we're staying lifted. We hold it here. Option to take the hands away now. Getting ready for those hundreds. We start to pulse the arms. We're getting energy flowing through the body here, really pulsing those arms. Your shoulders are nice and open. My head is nice and relaxed. Chin is not tucked to the chest here. If we want a little bit extra, we can always begin to extend those legs out long. Think about maybe having a slight turn out in the knees here. So our knees pointing to the corners of the room. Nice point through the toes, nice and long here. Let's go for maybe about 30 more. We think of inhaling 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2. Maybe lower those legs a little bit more. We go 5, 4, 3, 2. You're ready for your last 10. Curl up a little bit deeper. Give me that energy. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come in, head comes down. Well done, everyone. Take a wee moment, just rock the head side to side. Big breath in. Big breath out. Getting all that energy for our day. You are going to send your legs out long for me for the next posture. We're going in for our roll up. Nice movement to articulate through the spine. We're going to flex our feet here, nice and strong. Glue those heels together. Hands are back behind you. Your hands are just resting off the mat. So I'm not dumping all my weight and opening up here. I'm staying grounded to the mat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. You float your hands towards the ceiling. We follow. Head, neck, shoulders. We're peeling up, up, up. And instead of this fold over the legs, I want you to think more of a rounding sensation over, as if you're leaning over a big beach ball here. We're going to begin to stack the spine up. Find some of that length through the body. Exhale, scooping out into your middle for me here. We glue those heels and just hang out. Hang out, hang out, hang out, and articulate all the way down. Good. We're going to go for 2 more. Inhale. Maybe you start to find some flow. Now you exhale. Roll the body up and over. We stack and roll the body all the way back down. Hang out through that center for me. You've got 1 more. Inhale. And then exhale, up, 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 and over. Enjoy that gorgeous stretch through the spine and roll. We come all the way back down. From here, left foot is going to come onto the floor. Right leg comes to tabletop, hands behind the back of your thighs for me. Okay, so little soft bend through that left knee. This is just an option. You could also have that left leg out long. Just for my body, I prefer my left leg bent. Hands behind the thighs. We're going to point and lengthen that right leg up to the sky. Flex the foot and then bend the knee. We're opening up the back of the leg here, really helping for our hip circles. Great stretch first thing in the morning as well. You're going to hold that right leg up to the sky for me and place your hands down by your side. We're going to go 3 hip circles over to your left. Let's take that first one really slow. Keeping that right hip grounded, you move that right leg to the left. Slow and controlled, we circle it down, keeping that knee facing us and rolling back up. You inhale, take that leg over. You exhale, circle up, keeping that right hip nice and grounded. 1 more this direction. We exhale, circle up. Over to the right now, keeping that core, doing the work here, rather than in your flexibility. We could just stretch that leg as far as we want here, but I want you to keep both hips grounded. You're going to go 1 more time. We open, exhale, we use that breath to pull in and hold. From here, hands go back behind the thigh. You lengthen that left leg out long for me. Take an inhale, prepare. As you exhale, start to climb your hands up your leg to a point that feels good for you. Feel a gorgeous big stretch through the back of that right leg. We're going to hover that left foot off the mat and we're going to take 2 pulls. My hands are pulling, more the leg coming back towards me. And pull, pull, change, change. We go 4, 6, 4, 5. My feet are coming towards my hands rather than this real grabbing sensation. 4, 4. You've got it for 3, 4, 2. On the 1, we're taking a hold of that left leg. Right foot comes down to the floor and we roll ourselves all the way back down. Right foot is resting on the floor or out long, whatever you prefer for this posture. We're taking a hold behind that left thigh. Pointing through the toes, we reach up to the sky. You're going to flex that foot, bend the knee. Point the toe and flex, bend the knee, opening up through the back of that leg. You hold it at the top. Hands come down by your side. You could also take your hands here onto your hips, just for a little bit of feedback of where those hips are in space. Are they pinned down to that floor? We're going to take left leg across the body. Take it slow. Keeping that left hip nice and still. You go down, you exhale, pull back in. We go 2 more over to the right. Exhale, we pull. And 1. And circle. Good. We go the other way. I always think this move looks really simple, it looks great, but a lot of strength here. Keeping that control, it's a hard one. You've got 1 more time. Exhale, we reach it up, hold, hands behind the thigh. If we don't, we're having that right leg straight. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, climbing up the leg like you're climbing up a little tree here. Can we go a little bit higher with those hands? Can we hover that right leg off the mat? We pull and change. Thinking more about the core doing the work here. If I took my hands away, I can still take those legs back and back and back and back. You go for 6 and 5, for 4, for 3, smile, 2, and last 1. Both knees come in, head comes down, and just take a nice deep breath for me. Well done. From here, let's transition back up to our seat with our roll up. Legs are out long, glue those heels. Arms reach back behind you. You inhale. Exhale, float the hands. We follow head, neck, and shoulders. We find that gorgeous rolling up, up, up. And stack the body back up. Relax those shoulders, giving yourself a moment. From here, going into rolling like a ball, one of my favorite exercises. Have a little bit of fun on this next one. You're going to scoot yourself a little bit closer towards your heels for me. Your hands are coming to the outsides of your calves. You're nice and open through those elbows for me here. Think like a ball-like shape. Channel your inner ball. So hands are nice and wide here. We float those feet off of the mat. Now, floor is lava. You're not going to touch the floor again with those feet. And we're going to avoid touching the floor with the back of our head as well. Try stay in this scoop position. Think back to your roll back. We roll the spine, create this ball-like shape. You inhale, rock it back. You exhale up and hover. Hover those feet. Can you try stay in that scoop for me? We inhale, roll back. We exhale up and hover. Good. Have a little fun. Feel that gorgeous massage through the spine. Let's go 2 more. You exhale, hover, hover, hover. Floor is lava. Don't touch it. 1 more. We hold. Good. From here, left hand to the knee. To the right knee, right hand to the right ankle. So outside hand is on that right ankle. We send that left leg out long. Can we climb down a little ladder through the spine? We come down, 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 and hold. We're going to pull that right leg in too. Think back to when we did our scissors. We pull, pull, and change. My elbows are nice and wide here. And again, I could be doing this without the hands, all in the center. You're going to give me 4, pull, pull, and 3, 4, 2. We're coming into our ab series of 4 here because we've already done our scissors a lot in that stamina. Both legs go back together. Staying in your curl up if we can. Reach those arms out long, reach those legs. You exhale, everything wraps back in. You inhale, reach everything out long. Exhale, wrap back in. You've got it. We've got 6. Exhale. So I'm taking that strength on the inhale. The exhale is a well-deserved break. Hug in, hug in. Inhale, you stretch. Exhale, take that break. Inhale, we go again. We've got 3. Keep breathing for me. Exhale. We've got 2. Exhale. On this last one, we exhale. Everything pulls in. Hands behind the head. Give that little bit of support for your head. We go left elbow, right knee, twist. Right elbow, left knee, twist. And twist. We twist for 6. Really look to that back elbow. Find that form for me. We go for 4, 3, 2. You've got 1 more round on the 1. Legs come back to tabletop. Find the fight for me. You've got it. Reach those legs up to the ceiling. We think of that slight turnout like we did in our 100. We inhale. Take our legs down to the point we can maintain that connection of the spine. Pull back in. I'm shaking. We've got it. Exhale. Pull back in. You've got 6. Find your breath. Curl up a little bit higher. Good. We've got 4. Keep those heels glued together. We've got 3. Last 2. One more. Exhale, bend those knees, head comes down. Whew. Give yourself a moment. We are just taking a little side to side here, rocking out through the spine here. Ab series, mental. Joseph Pilates was crazy. From here, we are taking a hold behind our thighs and just rocking yourself up to seated. We've done a lot there just to really curl into the spine, so we're going to start to open everything up now. Scoot yourself back for me, and we're rolling forward onto our knees here, and we're going to come down on it to our fronts, opening up that front of the body. Make your way down for me. Take a second when we land here, just to shuffle out through those hips. Everything can just release in your back body. From here, if you have any problems through the lower back, I recommend your feet being about hip distance apart. Otherwise, feet together is fine. We're going to take ourselves down onto our front here. My fingertips are just in line with my eyes, and they're about as wide as my yoga mat. I inhale to prepare, and as I exhale, I lift my head, neck, and shoulders. Now, think not so much like a big kind of deep cobra stretch. You're staying down with your gaze here, focusing on the front of the body lifting. You inhale, drop the head, neck, and shoulders. Big exhale, lift those head, neck, and shoulders up. Gaze is nice and long, rather than craning open my neck here. I really work into that back. One more. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to come into a hold. Starting to lift your hands off the floor here, really squeezing those shoulder blades at the back. You reach those hands forward. Exhale, squeeze them back. Good. Reach those hands forward. Exhale, big squeeze back. Nice. We've got 4 more. Reaching forward, we've got 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Hold it here. Hands come down. We push the mat away. We're coming into a child's pose just to round off the spine. Make sure you take your hands behind you. Really stretch out the spine. Inhale. And exhale, touch into chest, roll it up. We're on our very last thing here. We're going to finish up with a little round of push-ups and then take a nice stretch. So from here, you're staying onto your hands and knees for me here. We are going to come down so that we are in a tabletop position here. Now, nice and strong through your tabletop. Check in, housekeeping. Let's make sure that chest is away from the floor. So I'm not letting gravity take control and push me down. I am resisting that mat away. From here, we're going to focus on keeping the elbows nice and close towards us. We're going to take an inhale, start to lower the chest down. Keep those elbows squeezing. You exhale, press up. We've got 4. Inhale, we take it down. Exhale, press. We've got 3. Exhale, press. Last 2. Exhale, press. Good. Last 1. Exhale, press. Sit back for a child's pose, you inhale. We've got 2 more rounds, you exhale, coming forward. This time adding on from here. Can you walk your hands a little bit further away? Can we roll the body forward so that my hips go that little bit lower, thinking slightly more in line? We're in this little half plank position. When you're ready, we go. Inhale down. Same principles will apply. My shoulders, my elbows are nice and close to my ribcage. Inhale, we come down. Exhale, press away. You've got 3. Exhale, press. You've got 2. 1 more. Exhale, press. Sit back, child's pose. This time we're coming up, we're going to add on for that last round here. We come back into that little half plank position. From here, we're going to inhale, lower 3, 2, 1. We exhale, push away. We lower 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push away. We lower 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push away. You've got 2 more for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push. Last time. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, push away. You sit back onto those heels for me. Take a big stretch. Forehead comes down. Inhale here. Big sigh. You are done for your practice. Taking a nice stretch here. We'll cool the body down. Breathing in through the nose. Sighing out through the mouth. One more. Hands come over to the left side of your mat. You take your right hand on top. Stretch out that right side body for me. Come back through center. Hands over towards the right. Left hand comes on top. You stretch out that side body. And back through center. Nice and slow, bone by bone, we unravel, we peel up, 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 up into your seated position. Coming into a seat that feels good into the middle of the mat for me here. We're going to take a nice big inhale, reach those hands up. Your right hand comes to that left thigh and we roll the shoulder away. Big, big twist. And back through center. Other side, reach those hands up. Take your twist. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back through center, just taking a moment here just to feel how you feel. Maybe you feel a lot more energy, ready for your day. Maybe you feel a little bit more space in the body here. Maybe a little bit stronger. On your next inhale, I want you to take your hands wide. I want you to gather up some of that energy from class today. As you exhale, can you release out something that you're holding? Release some tension. And two. Inhale, let's take up that energy we need from class. Let's exhale, make some space in the body for that. One more time, you inhale, gathering up what you need. Your palms are going to come together at the top, and we exhale, draw down. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining me for class. I hope we feel really good, and I will see you next week.